Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a video on how I cover my dark circles. I have a light, so that's why it might not look that bad, but it's pretty bad. Not only do I have dark circles, it's all my eyes I feel like are hollow, like they go in, so it makes it look smaller, and the dark circles are more prominent because of that. And I just thought I'd show you how I cover them up in detail. Again, it doesn't look that bad because of the lighting, but if I get closer, and also that's my baby, you will need a color corrector. You need to get a color corrector made for your skin. So for example, this is from Huda Beauty. I believe it's in peach. Yep, it's in peach. And there's other tones. So if you have skin color like me or similar to me and your dark circles similar to mine, this is what you would go for. This is the color. But if you're darker skin tone, they have a darker shade that's more orange. And of course they have, I think they have a lighter one as well, if you're lighter than me. So get a color corrector that is made for your skin. For this, like as you can see, when I apply the color corrector, it neutralizes the discoloration. We're gonna add more products on top of it, so I don't want this layer to be taken off when I use other products. So I really set it and I let it dry like a minute. I think it should be good enough to dry. I also take the excess of the color corrector and I put it around my mouth because of discoloration around here as well. Next, you're going to get a concealer that's closer to your skin tone. Again, it's to neutralize the dark circles. Now this is not totally my skin color. It's a little bit lighter, but it's not too light and it gets the job done. Again, this is Huda Beauty in the shade Graham Cracker. Same thing with a brush. I am actually going to let it dry for a few seconds, like 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go in and blend. The reason why I wait for it to dry down is I feel like it does give the illusion of more coverage. And again, when it dries down, you're not really moving the other layer. Now, as you can see, this looks great. I can leave it like this, you know, put my powder on top of this, and I can just leave it at that. Sometimes I do. Most of the time, this is where I stop. But again, we want a full coverage that combats the hollowness as well. My dark circles aren't there, but I can still see the hollowness. It's still very like indented. So for this, I'm gonna do one last concealer. Now for this concealer, you're going to use something that is radiant and a little bit brighter. Now what that's gonna do is something that's radiant, you know, it's gonna have a little bit of, not sparkle, but like it's more dewy. So it's gonna give the illusion of bringing your eyes forward. That's why we highlight, to give the illusion of bringing a certain part of your face forward. And when we contour, we want that part of the face to look more sunken in. But we don't want this to be sunken in because I already have sunken eyes. Tarte Shape Tape Radiant. So you just want to add a little bit. For this, I'm going to do it down in the inner corner and right here. That's where like it looks sunken in. Right here. And just a dot. Again, this looks a lot, but it's not. So my base products are Huda Beauty because that's just what works for my skin. And it gives me the coverage and the look that I want. I'm using banana bread. Let's do this eye first so we can see the difference. Tap, 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 tap. Flawless. Do you see that? So I just finished the rest of my makeup and I love how it turned out. In person, it looks great. There's no grayness because sometimes with discoloration or dark circles, you definitely do get that gray look. None of that. My eyes look bright. And yeah, I hope this helps. If you guys want any other videos, please let me know. But this is my go-to routine for a full coverage look.